like you're feeling wavy. Way too early to be hazy. Start a 10 job cause you're crazy. Yeah, you're back in the game and you don't feel ashamed. Always want me at your party, like me next to a Bacardi. Cause you know I'm spinning faster than a Harley. Yeah, you're still in the game but you don't feel ashamed. You just close your eyes when you wish to be free. You look up to the sky and call on me. Let me put color in your sky, take away the gray. Down the roof to a floor on a Saturday. Up your doll in the night, you do what I say. I'm just a getaway, I'm just your getaway. I'll make you warm if it's chilly and I'll probably make you say things you wouldn't do normally. I'm like a 9 to 5 job, but you work for me. I'm your getaway, cause you can get away. Your illusions, I got no perception. What is real, what's your projection? I make you dizzy in your head, got no protection. You're lost in the game, can't remember your name. Calling on the horn and my ship will come to play. You can get no sleep, stay awake to numb the pain. Make you save your problems for another day. I'm your getaway, but you can get away. You just close normally. I'm like a 9 to 5 job, but you work for me. I'm your getaway, cause you can get away. Let me put color in your sky, take away the gray. Turn the roof to a floor on a Saturday. Up your doll in the night, you do what I say. I'm just a getaway, I'm just your getaway. I'll make you warm if it's chilly and I'll probably make you say things you wouldn't do normally. I'm like a 9 to 5 job, but you work for me. I'm your getaway, cause you can get away.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Na 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 na. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. 춤을 춰봐 left and right. You know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 너 기타져라 소리쳐. You know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road,
My name is DDS 618, and I'm bringing this dope content. You either on point or off point. Ain't got time for no nonsense. All the haters I'm sunning, to the hills they running. Aiming to be the best and to the top what I'm gunning. Variety's what I'm about to do. You know I'm about to wreck these fools. Hype on 1000%. Never catch me running on fumes. Might as well just tune in. Gameplay is booming. Trolls just be fuming, cause they just keep losing. Final Fantasy, Fall Guys, some Destiny 2. Doesn't really matter long as I'm the one that's besting you. Watch who you step into. Yeah, that's a period, dude. Yeah, we gon' have some fun, but I'm kinda serious too. Louisiana bred, but I'm doing the Texas lean. Kinda ludicrous, spraying haters with apple sheen. I'm kinda an outcast, cause I'm so fresh and clean. Already dropped that fire, and this is just the intro scene. Don't smash that follow if you with it. Don't smash that follow if you ready. Don't smash that follow if you with it. Don't smash that follow if you ready. Don't smash that follow if you with it. Don't smash that follow if you ready. Don't smash that follow if you with it. Don't smash that follow if you ready.
Good morning, good after. Whoa, I messed that up. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. We are here. Oh shoot, my camera is not on. Hold on. It should pop on soon. My bad. Forgot the camera. Welcome everybody. Welcome. How y'all doing? Yo, Killer, what up, man? How you feeling? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Hope everything's good your way, man. Welcome to the broadcast. Chilling, man, enjoying my day. That's always good, man. That's always good. We got a showcase coming up later today called Black Voices in Gaming. So we'll be watching that, checking that out. And before that happens, I'm going to catalog some Pokemon cards and, yeah, just vibe out until that gets ready to start. Let me actually see where that's airing. I am tired, bro. I had a major storm hit Dallas last night. 80 to 90 mile per hour wind gusts. Okay. Oh, that it? Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm like, please. I may watch the women-led games after this too. We'll see. I wanted to watch that too, but I was tired. Not gonna lie to you, I was tired that day. I was like, I'm going to bed. All right, so I'm going to catalog some Pokemon cards real quick. And yeah, just gonna vibe out until that showcase happens. And I can actually show you guys the what I'm doing here. I'm just cataloging stuff from Destined Rivals. I think this was Destined Rivals. Most of this was Destined Rivals. I gotta add all this to my hollow. My hollow binder. Yo, Cheese, what up, man? Said lot of again. Love you. Have a great day. Love you too, brother. Have a great day as well. Definitely appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're enjoying. What is today? Today is Monday. I'm so tired. I'm so tired right now, bro. I am exhausted. I've been streaming too many days in a row. So tomorrow I am taking tomorrow off. But yes, I am locked in. Ish. I want to say I'm locked all the way in, but nah, I'm tired as hell. It's funny because my song to start the stream off always said never running on fumes. I'm running on fumes right now, chat. Oops, I forgot to put the thing number. The thing number. Money. Thank you. Oh, they're already selling this for 11 cents? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely having a great day. Like I said, I'm just cataloging this stuff. And then we're gonna watch the Black Witches in Gaming Showcase. Hopefully that goes well. This is reverse hollow. Hopefully that goes well, because you already know what I'm expecting. Then again, I always turn off the chat anyway, so I ain't gotta worry about it. I don't care to see all that stuff. Reverse hollow. We good with having them at Summer Game Fest doing the flight bit. Dang! They better give you some flight credits or something. That was a major business thing for you. Because I've been seeing people post about it. Yeah, they got access to some stuff. I need them to pay you or something. Because you could have had your hands on the got a refund except for the, that's bull. That's bull. Because you could have had your hands on the new Xbox thing. Have a non-cancellation. I mean, it wasn't your fault. That's crazy. That wasn't your fault. Yo, what up, Virgin TV? I already got my 4 that I may get graded, but not all at once because I ain't got money like that. I'm thinking about doing Beckett for mine. He said that's why I'm pissed, bruh. That's I'm like, the hotel should be the one paying for that. I mean, not the hotel, the airline. This is hollow. Wait, which one is that? That one. Yeah. Yeah, the airline should have reimbursed you for the hotel. Because what? Because how you just cancel? I get delayed. Cool. That happens. Delays happen. But you canceled my flight? It made me miss the entire thing? Nah. Like, and I know they say, oh, you should have had what they call that flight protection or whatever they cancellation, whatever the thing, you know, the insurance thing. Nobody expects their flight to be canceled. Like I said, delayed. I get it. It happens. Whether okay, cool. You can kind of get away with that. Cancel? That's insane. That's insane. Hate that happen, man. I would have loved to see the content you would have created out there. Got over 100 cards to look at. Yeah, because y'all pull every freaking Sunday. I pull once a month. I got a whole ETB back there I could crack open, but I'm not doing that. Saving that for when I get Black Bolt and White Flare. I only have 2 boxes. Unless we get something crazy at Collecticon. You ready? I already know, man. I already know. Oh my goodness. The stuff I've been seeing people get their hands on, like especially the Xbox thing, the VOG Ally X. I already know you would have had a whole song, a whole everything. But yeah, you're gonna bounce back for sure. Cause that's crazy. Hey, we're gonna cancel your flight, but didn't already. I think I already cataloged this. So this is the extra. We're gonna cancel your flight, but we're just gonna refund you for the flight, not the hotel that y'all made me miss. Yeah, that's the extra. Here's that box. This goes in the giveaway box to the kids or whoever wants them. Whoever needs it for our master set giveaway box. That's insane. I never thought about a hotel refusing to give you a refund because your flight got canceled. That's actually crazy. It's like one of those, I get you have a non-cancellation policy. I understand that. I'm not canceling because I want to cancel. I'm not canceling because I just need my money back. I'm literally canceling because this is going on. Well, we got a non-cancellation policy. Okay. Okay. Actually, I need a better way to store these or place these. I hate not having enough space on my desk. Let's put them right here. Nope, that's still gonna slide. Okay. It is. What is this? What is this connected to? Nothing. You just fall down there. I don't care. You go there. Get out my way. Thank you. You said it the same way they did. I can just imagine a person on the phone that's like, yo, I really want to help you, bro. I really do, but I can't. You're like, but bro, my flight. How's the normal car worth more than the? That's crazy. But bro, my flight literally got canceled. Like I can't make it. I cannot be there. It's not me canceling. It's them. Who is them? Them people at the flight people, Southwest, American Airlines. Well, you been cheated. You probably fly Delta or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was them. And that person on the phone, like, bro, I wish I could help you, but I can't. You chose Frontier. Ooh. Okay. I don't think I ever flown Frontier. Spirit used to be my number one option. I hate how tedious this can be. This is just my hollows. I didn't have one. I don't even remember seeing this today. Oh snap! I do have one. Never mind. I chose Frontier and I regret it fully. Understandable. Definitely understandable. Bruh. Then it's the fact that they overbook every flight. Well, not them, but every airline. They overbook every flight. And then when people like you have canceled flights, you can't get on another flight because every other flight is overbooked. I want this one. I want that card. It's just tragic. But then again, everybody has some kind of crazy story about a flight or an airline, I should say. Yeah, that's insane. But hopefully you get to the next. I don't even know what the what's the thing called? Game Awards. Hopefully you get a chance to go to that. I think that's the next big industry event other than PAX West. But I know I'm not going to PAX West. thought about it because I have a place to stay. I mean, things could change, but I'm not going to Pass West. I don't know what I'm doing next year. Nidorino 118. How much time is left? 40 more minutes. Then Black Voices and Gaming starts. Hope nobody comes in here with no crazy stuff, because I will block quickly. No hesitation. Oh, shoot. It's this one? Yeah. Wait, that's the rivals? Yes. I will block you. You come in here with that racism. Laser can. So I had the reverse, now I have the hollow. Nice. It's crazy because sometimes the hollow is worth more than the reverse, and I'm like, really? I forgot to put the number. There's a lot of these. This the one. Hollow. Never been to the Game Awards? Should go. I've never been either. I don't know. I'm acting like I'm telling you like I'd have been. I can see you doing some good stuff. Doing some good stuff there. That's for 47 cents already. Oh, that's gonna go up. Probably after 10 years, that'll be worth something. Be worth more. A lot of people, what's happening with a lot of these cards, they're getting these cards, and if they don't get the hits, they don't take care of them. Literally saw somebody and it pissed me off. Full hits. Didn't get the Mewtwo. They opened their book bag, put all the cards in there, and I was like, you talking about angry? I was pissed. I'm like, bro, you still had hits. I know I had this one. I'll double check. Are you saying I don't have this one? Oh, great. The app's running slow. Go on, app. Load yourself. Okay. Yeah, I got this one. You get to go in the giveaway box, sir. I don't think I have the hollow of this one. I think I got reverse hollow, right? No, I got hollow. Giveaway box. Giveaway / trade box. And I already know Genesis is like, bring all your cards. We gonna make this trade happen. I thought I clicked it. I will be at Collecticon Dallas this weekend. I already got the ticket. This is for $251. I have to shoot and put this here because if I find another one without the shoe. If I find another one without the shoe, we cooking. Yep. I love this song or this beat. Beat, whatever. I like it. I knew I didn't have you yet. Like I said, I got to go back and watch the series. Why am I doing that? DDS. Why did you make this so complicated? Okay, that may have to sit there. But you could put the cards right here. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, because I can't. Well, I can put it like right here. There we go. I'm like grabbing the card, putting it here. This is a collector. It's the site that I use to basically store my cards. And it also, I mean, on the app it's way better on the app, in my opinion, because you can filter through what cards you have and what cards you don't have a lot easier. But yeah, it's a collector. Boom, boom, boom. I wish I could type. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Can I do it? No, I can't. I can type in the streamer bot thing. I need to see if they have a what do you call that thing? A referral program. Oh, hey, mute yourself. Thank you. Hopefully that posts at the links. Uh-oh. I don't think I ever, yeah, I don't think I ever went to it. Hold on. I need to go to this. There we go. Thank you. Impulse. There we go. All right. Let me go back to chat. You said that you got to open the cards on your channel. I was using Rare Candy. I've never heard of Rare Candy. Oop. Yeah, I've never heard of Rare Candy. I just like Collector. I know Price Charting is another one a lot of people use. I think Collector is more modern than Price Charting. Price Charting may be more, I don't even want to say accurate. You said Rare Candy? That's gonna be tough. Or site? Like, I don't know. Oh. Hmm. That's kinda unique. Y'all ain't got that, huh? I mean, you kind of do, but you have to. If you have the base cards, you can just hit. So let's see. Go back. If I were to click this, yeah, it automatically focuses on the hollow foil. So you still have to click and load. think YouTuber Leon Hart. I was about to say Lion Hart. Leon Hart. Austin's looking like. God dang. That is crazy. Woo! And I saw, and you know what? I heard a Virgin TV talk about the XY box. I'm like, man, I don't know what that is. I ain't worried about that. It's whatever. And I saw a card in there. I'm like, oh, I want that Charizard. And I saw the price. And then I saw the box it was in. I was like, oh. I ain't clicking, man. What bid now? Click what? Oh, click add to collection? That would you? Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. What would they do? They had the PSA. Oh wait, no. Go back. I'm about to fire him. Trying to think of something. I want to see something because now you got me. Wait, what time is it? 10:30. I got 30 minutes. Shoot, I don't know how I'm trying to do this. Go back. Go back. Go back one more. Keep going back. Oh, shoot. I went too far back. Yeah, prismatic evolution. Thank you. That works. Let's say... I don't know why I didn't just do that. Espion... I spelled it wrong. EX. Oh, this is covering up. No, it's up here. Let's see if it works this way. That's not. Did I spell it wrong? Espion one. Yeah, that doesn't work that way. Interesting. Not a fan of that. That's all y'all got on the site. Oh, because they don't buy now. No, it's still. But if I just want to look at stuff to add to my collection. Oh, okay. All this is the same. Thank you. Sort by, yeah, go by name. I don't feel like trying to hunt for that. This one. That's insane. Even the PSA 9 is not bad. Wait, what is PSA? I have to get this to Beckett. Oh, ain't no trade on that. I can tell you that now. I ain't trading that. I'm getting this graded. Not my voice. 9.5 is 685. So not too far off. So nobody has the black label. Well, nobody's listed their black label. Somebody, I'm pretty sure, has the black label. And they're like, I'm just keeping it. So that would be me. Like, I would get it and I would just keep it. Oh yeah, I am. I think you looked at it already. It's not gonna be black label. I see one. Like, profession. I don't think it's enough to take it from down to an 8 or a 7. Yeah, that's the only thing I see, but I have to actually look to see it. The back is actually real good. Like one ever so slight chew. I don't think that's gonna. I lost it. Dang, never mind. Okay. That's not a shoe. That was lint. Never mind. That's lint too. Okay. But there is something. Like it is. Oh, it's so annoying. I don't think it'll ding it from super. I don't think it'll ding it. It may get like at worst I say 9, but it's not really that bad. I don't even know if you hold it away. Let's turn it this way. You can't see it. It's only one thing, but I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's. I don't know. You turn it a certain way, you don't see it. You look at it straight on, you see it, but when you turn it, I don't know if that's one of the color things. Like, I really can't tell. I don't know. But yeah, I plan on getting that. It's on for PSA. Yo, Jarek, what up? How you doing? It's only for PSA. Oh yeah. I mean, I still want to do Beckett though. It's right there. I can go pick it up. Maybe. 24 minutes. Let me try to. I don't think I'm gonna finish all these in 24 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna finish all these in 24 minutes. Colorful. If I had like actually focus, I could. I'm not gonna do this while watching the showcase. I need to actually focus. Yesterday I was so tired. No, that's what they were. Yeah. Did I get my product? That's the Rivals I got from a car show. Well, DreamCon. It's not a car show. I am going to a car show this weekend. Hopefully, I'm able to get something that's not super expensive. Because this stuff, they have really screwed up the market with the scalpers. It's ridiculous. And I'm like, I can't keep paying $250 for ETB. I mean, for a booster box. Then the freaking Target dropping boxes at freaking 3 in the morning and not warning people that they're dropping it. All the bots took them. And I know how to set up a bot. I'm just not going to do that. I know exactly how to set up a bot. I've seen how to set it up, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not going to feed into. You got it from Target? Congratulations. That's the best thing I can say. I don't even try to go to the stores anymore because people be trying to fight, man. I ain't fighting nobody. And then, when it was release day, I was actually at a con. So I couldn't go to the store. Because I had a way to get the stuff on release day. There was a guy that he would have held some to the side for me. I was like, yeah, I won't be in town. He's like, yeah, I can't hold it if you ain't in town. I said, no, I got you. I get it. We just met, so it wasn't like I could be like, hey, man, let me see the money, that kind of thing. I'm like, got to get to know each other. Funny enough, you weren't even, I forgot to put this. You weren't there for cars. I mean, technically you were, because you said anniversary cars. So technically, you went to get cars. Technically. It's all about perspective. First Hollow. Oh, this is worth some money? For now. I think that's going to go down. Yeah, it has gone down. Oh, not that much. It started off at $1, 137, went up to 194, then dropped to 175. Yeah, more people are pulling it. But again, a lot of this stuff is not gonna last. A lot of people, I'm seeing how people are doing these cards. They're not keeping them for collector purposes. They're keeping them to sell, and when they don't sell, they're gonna get rid of them. Because that's, you only can have so many cards for some of these places. For some of the people that are doing this, they're only going to keep the cards for a certain length of time, and they're going to get rid of them. I've been watching, so I've been trying to catch people. But sometimes, if you're careful, you catch them on Facebook Marketplace. Those are always a gamble, though, because you don't know what people have been doing to the cards. Like I actually have a card from a Quaza. Search my yeah. I have this card, but it's so damaged. Buy a booster box. You got booster box money because them things are sold out, and it costs $250 to get a booster box for Destin Rivals right now. Hopefully, when they do a restock, they protect the bots. They stop the bots from getting them. And like I said, you like that logic. Just saying, man. Oops, I did the wrong number. Just saying, perspective. You went in there. You were destined to grab that. Did you get the booster bundle and forest pack? You were destined. It was your destiny to do that. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have this card. I'm so excited that I have this. Hello. I have a reverse hollow full. Mac Cargo, if I'm not mistaken, I already have. Ooh, whoa. Pretty sure I already have the hollow full. It's interesting. I have the hollow full, but not the reverse. That's the second one I put in the giveaway box. Breloom. Nope, wrong one. First hollow. My favorite Pokemon cards. You talk like my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Toxtricity. And Charizard is definitely another one of my favorites. No, I'm about to put that in the wrong thing. Toxtricity, Charizard. Those are really the main ones I have to keep in my party. Like if I had to pick Pokemon that stay in my party permanently, Toxtricity and Charizard. Or Tassel and Charmander, Charmeleon. You get what I mean. Yeah, I can't really think of another one. I'm like, oh, that has to be in my party. Yeah, I can't think of another one. This is Hollow Full. I'm really trying to think. I spell it wrong? I did. I said transreceiver and it's transceiver. That's a card that's worth some money. Ah, shoot. 41. I don't think I have reverse hollow. I do have reverse hollow fall. I can go to giveaway. I think I just cataloged that one. Yep, same one. That can go in there. To the giveaway. Pidgey? Nah. I don't have money for all this stuff you telling me to do. Tell me to buy a booster box, then buy a PSA 9 card? Nah. No. It's hollow full. PG is a goat. I mean, yeah, And the card I would, or Pokemon I would just keep in my party. Scyther. Scyther is another one I do like, but it's not one that I'm like, I gotta have in my party. You know what I mean? I was trying to think of that. I have a lot of Pokemon that I like. But as far as like my favorite, Toxtricity, Charizard for sure. I like Pikachu. Not like having them in my party sometimes, but I feel like they're a better electric Pokemon than Pikachu. PGI is definitely underrated for sure. The PSG, I'm not buying no cards until Collecticon. That's if I buy anything from there because we're not getting the VIP stuff. Yeah, yeah. I may not even get a chance to get anything that I actually want. I already know the YouTubers that's gonna be there gonna buy everything before we get in there. So I'm just going to make some content, and if I happen to see something I want that I can buy, I'll buy it. If not, oh well. I mean, it's pre-order. Yes, I got them from the Pokemon Center. I've been told not to open those, but I think I'm gonna open them anyway. I've been told, hey, you may want to keep those. Oh, it's Beldum. I've been saying your name wrong this whole time. Unless I can like get some from GameStop at market price, I'm opening those. Let me stop lying. I'm gonna open them regardless. I'm trying to lie to myself. You know dang well you gonna open them things. Now if I can get me a freaking um booster box from GameStop, I'll be cooking. I just gotta see when are they dropping it. You're only opening Black Bolt. You want to keep White Flare because you like Reshiram more than Zekrom. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know none of them Pokemon. I mostly like the first 151. Those are the ones I know the most. When you start adding all these other Pokemon, I'm like, okay. How is it? Oh, I may actually finish this. Oh, you know what? It's because I never played Black and White. That's why I don't know what you're talking about. I never played Black and White because I wanted the Nintendo system back then. My mom didn't get them for me because we had to spend money on other stuff. But I'm actually thinking about running those games. On the channel. I'm actually thinking about going back and just playing those games. I feel like what Nintendo should do, in a sense, is instead of constantly creating new Pokemon, let's go back and start like not like necessarily reboot. No, I'm talking about with the hold on. I cannot spell that without looking at it. What they should do, in my opinion, this is my opinion, and Nintendo probably gonna tell me to shut up. But I feel with the games, they should kind of in a sense remake them, the older games, or focus on the Pokemon. Like go back to the first 151, drop that as a game. Or really, what I would love for them to do, and I know they won't, They don't say, "Oh, we don't have the graphical capabilities," because that's been their excuse the entire time. Why don't you just go ahead, make the ultimate Pokemon game? All of the Pokemon you created almost like it's an MMO, and it's every Pokemon ever made in that game. All right, Jared. See you later. Already got that one. How much is that worth? 15 cents. Dang. Do you like this one? Yeah. Can give it away. Get that good karma. All right, so I got a bunch of cards I'm giving away at the con, or if I can get, I doubt I can get any trade value for these things. And then I got a bunch of cards that are dupes that ain't really worth much that I can get rid of. Let me double check this one. I had a Jolteon. This isn't really Hollywood though. I mean, I guess it is. No, this whole card is Hollywood, but whatever. You need to like doing that thing. This is my phone. So I figured out why that's doing it. Yeah. Now I should do one. Yeah. Just if somebody want these. If somebody don't want them, I'll bring them back. Shoot. Wait, that's 31 or 30, 31? Yeah, that one. But I enjoyed the most with the handheld. The handheld off top. I think that's going to change the game in a way that the industry is not ready. I really think it's going to change the game in a way that the industry is not ready for it to change the game. Because if you finally have a console maker saying we're going to include Steam, and that is huge. Okay, all right. Only thing you want for Christmas, I feel you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had 3 of these. These. Oh yeah, let me make sure these are not in my collection. And then I got to get ready for the showcase. Yeah, get rid of that. I didn't catalog that one. I'm like, I don't really care about the HBAT, so somebody want them. I'm like, I don't care about building the whole master set. So if I come back with them, then they just get added back in. Is this the same Eevee? It is. Once I finish these, Charmander 4. I got it. This one. I really want this card. They got the Pokemon Center version. That's woo. Hopefully I get a promo or something out of whatever I ordered. I think I need to make that one. I don't think I added this one. I did? Why did I add it? It must have been when I was just first cataloging. I wasn't thinking about giving anything away. But yeah, that handheld is going to change the industry because you're finally able to have your console, your Steam, and your Epic on one thing, and it's a handheld. So I think it's definitely going to change the industry. I think hopefully PlayStation ends up doing the same thing. I don't think Nintendo will ever do it, but I think if you can get PlayStation, like if you can get a PlayStation handheld, but I have my Steam games on it as well, my Epic games on it as well. Even let's say my iOS, my Android, like you give me a handheld where I can have essentially all my games on one thing. This is GG's. Like I would love to have one that's Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, Epic Games, Amazon Games, Google Play games or Android, Apple games, Apple Arcade, iOS, and all that stuff, and Netflix games. Even though I don't play Netflix games, but you can give me a console where I have all that in one. I'm hoping that's why I think the handheld is super important and it needs to do well. Because we'll start seeing gaming become cohesive, and that's the last thing we're missing. We need gaming to become a lot more cohesive. It's getting to the point where consoles are like $500 now, 600. I know the PlayStation 3 originally was supposed to be $800. They were going to be the ones to set the price, but then Xbox dropped their Xbox. Was it PS3 or PS4? One of them was supposed to be PS3. It was supposed to be $800. And Xbox dropped their price, and PlayStation was like, "Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that." So that's why I'm like, I don't think Xbox should ever go away, because they are helping keep prices down. Then Nintendo also helps keep prices down because they never, this is the most expensive Nintendo system ever. So hopefully gaming becomes more cohesive. I know me and a Virgin TV is supposed to be possibly getting together to do a talk about this. Kobe. Ooh, excuse me. Refresh, make sure it ain't live. This is a premiere. So right at 11, it should just be there. They're already having racism talks in there. I'm good. Might so hot and you turn them off for real. Look, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Because I also get from your viewpoint what you're saying. I understand what I'm not in disagreement. Did I say that right? Whatever. Are we live or are we just premiering? Let me go fix that. So we're not live yet. Oh man, I am tired. Hopefully this is a great showcase. Then I didn't get a chance to watch the what was the thing called? I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's Latinos in Gaming showcase, the women-led showcase. I didn't get to watch either of those. Oh, oh my god, turn down. Bruh, they tricked me. If I rushed through that, I could have took my time. All right, well, we're gonna wait. For 15 minutes. Oh, this give me a chance to look at my text. I can delete that. Yeah, that balance ain't gonna get paid off anytime soon. Y'all crazy for charging me that much. That's why I deleted everything from y'all. So y'all kill the account. Y'all kill the account. I'll pay y'all eventually. Oh, that reminds me. Why did I get charged that much? Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah. What was that about? What is my billing on here? Because I hope I didn't pick. No, I shouldn't have. Bump all that. What's the billing? Yeah, what subscription do I have? Oh, I'm paying that much? That's the basic plan? Oh, I didn't know it was that much. Ew. The cinematic? What's cinematic? What am I missing? I don't need none of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I wanted that, but I don't need that. Dang, I didn't know it was that much crap. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to start promoting some stuff for real. I guess we're just gonna wait for another 14 minutes and 45 seconds for the game, the showcase to start. Blah blah. The showcase to start. Goodness gracious. Oh man. I really thought the thing started. All right, 10 minutes. I'm gonna just put that up. Really wish they had started at 11. It's tired. Did I delete that? I don't remember. Yeah, I gotta edit some stuff. I should just need to hold on. Why this is doing all that? Open Steam. Probably waiting on all this. Nothing needs to be updated? That's interesting. I just thought about it. I have to start over Rebirth. I do have to start Rebirth over. Because all my stuff was on the PlayStation. Dang, I was like, oh yeah, I need to just start playing, continue Rebirth. Then I just remembered just now, oh yeah, that was on the PlayStation. This was also on the PlayStation. All right, it is what it is. I got real salty about that. I never played this, so I'm good. But yeah, this was on the PlayStation. Wish they had, you know, say progression, cross progression, or whatever, but then I can't play this right now because hold on, how much time is left? 7 minutes. Let me see. You're gonna PS5 Pro in the next week. I thought you already hooked it up. Thought you had already been playing on it. Now, chat, you may see a blank screen in a second. I think this doesn't open in Windows mode. So my apologies if everything starts stuttering. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, we're good. Oh, things are stuttering. Oh, because it's preparing shaders. Am I stuttering? Oh, no. Encoding, it was overloaded though. Oh, it stutters when I pull that up to the front. I'm thinking. I can't see. Let me see. It's slightly stuttering. And I go back to this. Oh, I wish I could. I'm gonna let it do all this first. Then I'm gonna see if I can force it into window mode. I can't play it like this. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. All right, where are we on this? 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Doom, doom, doom. I just want to see if I can finally play this on Steam. Yeah, it's not letting me move it. I mean, at least I could kind of play it this way. Oh yeah, we got it prefers a controller. Yep. I had to start all the way over. Wait, what do I have to play? Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy. Yeah, well. So at least I can still play it. I have to go back and play this. Beat this. So much work. It's fine. I mean, the game's fun, but what's my Devourer doing? Put this over here for a second. I don't know if I'm in streamer mode. I am. I got 31 bucks. I need to get on Marvel Rivals and get my 1,000 kills. So give me some more money. All right, 3 minutes and 25 seconds until Black Voices in Gaming. Kobe. I've never watched their showcase. I have no idea what to expect, so hopefully it's some good stuff. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this is about. Excited to react to some trailers. Hopefully we get a lot of good stuff, man. Then hopefully I'm able to send some of these cards off to be graded. I already know a version gonna try to stop me from sending these two off right here. You'll be like, trade time. Like, we'll see. Actually, this one may not be able to be graded. See. Yeah, this one may not be. The Meowth may not be able to be graded. I feel like the Meowth will probably come back at 8. Just off what I just saw. Wait, those? Is that undercard? Yeah, I think that's lint, but it's inside the thing. I mean, now I'm looking at it, it's only one thing. Then again, the funny thing is, we'll be thinking something, oh yeah, man, we looked at it like from the Psyduck. Was it Psyduck y'all had? And we were like, oh man, we all looked at it in person and we were like, why is this not a 10? So it could be something so minor that we don't see. That's kind of why I want to do Beckett more, because they send you back, hey, this is what's wrong with it. This is why we did what we did, why we gave it to you. So sometimes I wonder, do both Beckett and PSA, do they say, hey, we can't have too many 10s out there, so even though your thing is a 10, we're not going to give you a 10. Like, I feel that's how some of those, how they do it. Because like Twitch, you can reach the partner numbers, you hit all the partner numbers, all the partner requirements, everything. But there's only so many Twitch partners that they want. And if you're about to break that threshold, they won't let you in. So I'm curious if it's the same thing with Beckett, PSA, and all that stuff. YouTube's like, we don't care. You make the partner numbers your partner. They may make you go through a few extra steps, but yeah, once you do that, you're a partner. They don't care. They won't deny you. As long as you don't fake the numbers, they won't deny you. But they will know if you fake the numbers. All right. Now that's already on. Now here we go. Black Voices in Gaming is live right now, right this second. Let's see what we get out of this.
What is happening? I am ICJ, also known as Justin Woodward, co-founder of BVIG, Black Voice in Gaming, and The Mix. It is my honor and pleasure to chop it up with y'all and introduce the Black Voice in Gaming
ICJ, man.
Summer Game Fest Edition. If you have seen the show before, you already know that our mission is to amplify Black voices at the intersection of gaming and culture. If you have not seen the show before, all you need to know is you are about to enjoy some of the coolest art, music, stories, and of course, video games being made by devs from indie to AAA. Black Voice in Gaming is an Experience Studios nonprofit organization that exists because as Black creatives continue to be underrepresented in the video game industry, it is essential to cultivate these creatives so that they can contribute their fresh perspectives, which are the lifeblood of innovation in the art form. BVIG programs open the door for developers to attend conferences such as GDC and DICE, get funding through the Experience program, and help provide a platform for their exceptional contributions to the video games that we all love. We can't say it enough, but thanks to all of our sponsors who have supported us over the years and make these events possible. PlayStation, Humble Bundle, and Raw Fury have all given their support from the start. The Mix, Razer, and Summer Game Fest. Thanks to our broadcast partners for the showcase again, Summer Game Fest, Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, and Steam. They help extend the reach of this show in ways that would otherwise be impossible. We owe them a debt of gratitude as well, so thank you all. If you would like to join them in supporting BVIG, please follow this QR code on screen and make a donation. Experience is the nonprofit that operates the BVIG programs, and everything helps. All proceeds go to the efforts I described briefly, and more information is on the website. Today's showcase has a prime blend of games, developer interviews, music, and hype. So let's get it started as I pass off the mic to our hosts, Derek and Destiny, who are gonna get things popping.
All right, let's see how this goes.
My name is Derek Fields, and let's just say I do a handful of things, but game development is at the center of it all. Kicking it with my favorite people and checking out exciting games are the only things that I care about. So doing it in a way that helps to boost the voices of creators that look like me, let alone for Summer Games Fest, is one heck of a way to celebrate these achievements. Now, speaking of favorite people, I'm joined by one of the coolest co-hosts that I know. What's up, Des?
Hey! Have you ever met someone who's always got a project cooking? Hi, hello, that's me, Destiny. Whether I'm running Dance for Games or I get to partner up with Black Voices during the Summer Games Fest, I'm focused on building spaces that feel like home in the industry. But before we kick off our first interview, our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spotlights with these incredible developers, I want to take a moment to show love to the community that's supported us from the start. You all are the reason we are here. Black Voices in Gaming has grown from a standout showcase to a powerful movement, a nonprofit creating real opportunities. From funding the membership to building lasting industry connections, they're doing the work to make us professionals in games. So we don't just get people to the door, we get them inside, we have them sit at the tables, and we help them succeed. We're starting off strong, and the guest lineup speaks for itself. So, Derek, are you ready to get into it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, let's jump in.
Let's jump in.
All right, let's focus. I'm not tripping. That music is loud. Oh no. Not my elephants, bro. Okay. I had to turn that down. Wait, what the, huh?
Hello everyone, welcome to Ayasa Shadows of Silence, a journey into a world where
Shadows
mystery,
of
horror,
Silence.
and puzzles intertwine in an incredible way. Picture yourself exploring 6 distinct worlds: faith, hope, love, greed, indifference, and betrayal, each with its own wonders and challenges.
Yo, what up, Saint It?
In this game, you'll embark on a quest to restore balance to a troubled world. Inspired by the
you doing,
imaginative
man?
works of artists like Tim Burton, Robert Zemeckis, René Laloux, and many more, our game blends dark fantasy with simple elegance, transforming every level into a vibrant story waiting to be uncovered. Prepare for
I'm like,
gameplay
okay.
that's both challenging and rewarding.
Everyone.
Utilize special abilities such as
Hope
time
y'all are
management,
having a
invisibility,
wonderful
and
Monday.
energy control to solve intricate puzzles.
Been up since
and
yesterday.
outsmart lurking
You alright?
dangers. Discover hidden paths using a light and strategically navigate
hope everyone's
shadows to
having a great
overcome
Monday.
obstacles in your path.
And hope the showcase is going well.
You were the panel.
Ayasa Shadows of Silence
Sorry,
is more
showcase.
than just a game.
But I gotta
It's an
run some
emotional
errands,
adventure.
so I will
As you
catch y'all.
explore, you'll
Peace.
uncover secrets, meet unforgettable characters, and think deeply about
You
big
got
ideas.
leftovers, by the way.
Your choices will shape the story,
okay.
revealing
I thought you were gonna
surprises
eat 'em.
and new journeys at
What you gonna
every
eat?
turn.
I put it on my own. It's your-
Or you can have the leftovers.
In the world where every shadow hides a secret waiting to be uncovered, and every light illuminates a new
about the
path
yellow hair?
forward, the fate of Ayasa rests in
You
your
have the
hands,
leftovers.
where each decision
Hold
leads
on, I'll
to
be back.
new discoveries and adventures. Get ready for an unforgettable journey. Thank you for watching.
Hey everyone, my name is Mikhail and I'm one of the founders of Caldera Interactive. We're a 3-person team from Canada working on our first game, The Rabbit Hall, a cozy farming and tower defense game where you play as a cute bunny that must defeat the Trash Panda posse to rebuild your home. We've been hard at work on The Rabbit Hall for a little under 2 years. We're all new to the industry, so it's been a daunting journey. But over that time, we've had the chance to pitch our game in front of publishers and crowds, even winning the GDC pitch competition. We've also had the incredible opportunity to show off early builds of our game at Gamescom and ran multiple playtests with our community where we've received amazing feedback to help us improve our game at a rapid pace. Despite being so new to the industry, we've been so lucky to have had many mentors and communities in our corner along the way, and we strive to make sure to do the same and to be the help we wish we had had as we got our game to where it is. On that note, a special shout out to Black Voices in Gaming for having us on this showcase to talk about our game. In the Rabbit Hall, you play as a rabbit named Sprout, whose hometown has been destroyed by the Trash Panda posse, a group of raccoon that's after your harvest. We were inspired by games such as Stardew Valley, Bloons, and Cult of the Lamb, which led us to create a cozy game that's approachable, but still gives the players the ability to go deep with it. So during the day, you spend your time tending to your farm, planting and harvesting crops, as well as planting defensive towers, exploring the surroundings for treasures, or buying new supplies. Players have access to a variety of plant towers that grow into powerful allies. Their final evolutions must be unlocked in town and purchased within each run to mount a top-tier defense against the Trash Panda
Dang,
posse.
sorry to hear that, Saint It. I just looked back at chat. My bad.
We created a
He said he took him
symbiosis
5
system that
hours to
rewards
come
players
because
for
his
creating
family
a
from
symbiotic
Louisiana came to
garden
get him.
where
Took
certain
5
plants
hours.
thrive when placed in proximity
And it was
to each
4
other.
a.m. when they got him. Dang.
Once the player is ready, they can trigger the night phase where they must defend against waves of hungry
Yeah, let us know if
raccoons
you need
using
anything. Hopefully the car
towers and the
is
equipment they've
not
gathered
too
during
messed
the
up.
day.
He said no
Now
car
let's
code
skip
company would
ahead
come
to
get
see
him.
what a player's garden might look like further down the line.
That's crazy. By the way, I've been looking at this game also. I'm intrigued by it. In case, somebody want to know my
Once
thoughts on the
player
game. I'm
decides
very
to leave
intrigued.
a
Sorry, me and
whimsical
Callie was talking.
stories, they'll return to their hometown, where they can spend resources rebuilding, picking new quests, or buying permanent upgrades to empower their
But yeah,
future
you only go.
runs. The Rabbit Hall features a lot of different weapons that can be discovered and used to fit the player's playstyle. The game also features a lot of ways to upgrade Sprout's abilities to match the challenges ahead. We're still hard at work and we'll be hosting a public playtest on our Discord server this summer. In the meantime, don't forget to wishlist the Rabbit Hall on Steam and join our Discord for more details on our upcoming playtest.
All right, Rabbit Hall. I need to add that to my list. You had to go straight to work? Dang. Crazy, no tow company would come get you. Toss down. I thought it said toss down.
I'm Fair, a solo game developer with over a decade of experience creating games that blend fun and chaos. I'm excited to introduce my latest project, Toss Down. I've been developing this game solo for the past year and a half, and I can't wait to share everything about it with you. So, I want you to imagine a world where meteors rain from the sky, missiles rip through the streets, and porch pirates run rampant. But you're still expected to deliver packages.
Porch pirates, Lord
That's
of
the
mercy.
chaos of Toss Down, a high-energy, action-packed delivery game where you play as a courier racing against the clock to complete deliveries while dodging a storm of absurd obstacles. Imagine Crazy Taxi crashing into Jet Set Radio.
That's an
a
interesting
unique twist
concept.
of unpredictable environments and hazards that force you to adapt on the fly. The goal was to create a game that's both nostalgic and refreshingly modern. Let's take a look at the heart of Toss Down, the gameplay. As a courier, you have one goal: to make deliveries. But when everything and everyone is out to get you, you've got to get creative. Jump on cars for some extra height boost, but be careful, they can explode anytime. You can also scale buildings to escape the mayhem, or just rely on your quick reflexes to stay alive. But here's the fun part: you are not
redeem
entirely
anything else?
defenseless. There are more than 20 power-ups to pick up. You can freeze enemies in their tracks, blast them away with a shockwave, turbocharge your speed, or shield yourself from the madness. You can mix and match them for crazy combos that turn chaos into your weapon. Plus, there's specs to tweak your style. Do you want to run faster, tank more hits, blow up everything in your path? You got it. Toss Down will have more than 60 plus
No,
perks
what
you
it
can
were.
choose from. You're not just stuck in one spot either. You dash through various zones, from city streets to hostile suburban
That running
towns,
so slow.
each with their own vibe, hazards, and enemies. And to keep things fresh, you can pick from a roster of couriers, each with their own special abilities. Maybe you're into turbo speed or you love a good extended dash. Whatever your style is, there's most likely a character for you. You'll also be met with special delivery
Yeah, make
requests
sure you get
along
some
the
sleep
journey.
tonight, saying that.
They
My
can
bad.
be
I'm trying to
pretty
like
intense.
place this order.
Think time crunching runs where every second counts, or fragile package deliveries that test your dodging abilities to the max. And since the levels are procedurally generated, every run comes with a surprise. Fail to complete a run? That's not a problem. You always unlock upgrades that would help your future runs. It's all about getting better and understanding the chaos. Toss Down is my love letter to straight-to-the-point action games. Pure, unfiltered fun with no fluff. It's the game I've always wanted to play, and I hope you'll love it too. So, if this chaos sounds like your kind of thing, head over to Steam and wishlist Toss Down right now. And hey, if you want to tag along the ride, follow me on social media or hop into the Discord server to join the playtest and share your thoughts. Thank you all so much for watching.
Shout out to all of the devs who are flexing their games and showing what they
I wasn't really interested in Toss Down like that, being honest. It looks like a cool game, but
are looking so hot this
I don't
summer.
know.
Make sure to wishlist, follow, and support all the games on the showcase.
The Rabbit Hall
It
and
definitely helps out. Up next, we are going to hop
Islands
into
of the
trailer
Shadows,
from
Shadows
South
of Silence, something like that.
Midnight,
I was
which is a
interested in
game
both
that
of
has
those.
been blowing up lately, and jump
Shadows
into
of
the mix
Silence.
with Destiny and Derek for an interview with one of the developers at Compulsion Games.
Oh,
Stay
Compulsion?
locked.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice. Ain't that right, Hazel Flood?
I like Compulsion. I was trying to remember what they made. Yeah, it's out to midnight, baby. Game of the year. One of, to my opinion, one of the games of the year. Game of the year. The other one would be Expedition 33, for sure. Which I still need to beat.
I'm always fast enough.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one
That's
missing, she wouldn't
crazy.
stop looking.
My guy had to go straight to work.
What the? And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today. I'm seeing these things.
You can see strands. And now you're looking for a creature. You're a weaver, aren't you?
The game is so good, dude.
Hello?
The fact that I remember most of this game after beating it, but I don't really remember most games after beating them, is amazing.
Take this and go find your mama.
I remember every bit of this.
I'll come back.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends. Hazel, no!
Dog, this game is so good.
This ends now. Mama?
This game is so good.
It's cool. It's cool. I love getting a chance to see that trailer over and over again. I can never get enough of it. I can never get enough of it. Des, what did you think?
Whenever honestly, the first time I saw that trailer, I was super excited, but it reminded me of this movie that I saw a really long time ago called Beasts of the Southern Wild, which like features like this little girl and she's going on this journey, right? To like, and it's like a coming of age, like with her and her father. And it just kind of, I felt like, okay, the people who are making this game definitely saw that movie and definitely got inspiration from it. And it was beautiful. Like, I think it won like Academy Awards and things like that. So I love what you've done with the trailer and with the game, because it really does speak to a place that no game has ever really done well before.
Yeah. I'm really excited to be digging into the trailer, digging into some of these references that you mentioned, Des, which is why this is going to be a really good segue into our next into our exciting guest that we have for the showcase today. That is Zaire Lanier from Compulsion Games. Zaire, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Noise is shutting down.
I pin that reference first before we dig into some of the details in talking about this exciting game, South of Midnight. Can you introduce yourself and give a little bit of clarity as to your role at Compulsion?
Yeah, I'm Zaire Lanier. I'm a game writer, narrative designer. I've been working in games since 2020, and I was one of the writers on South of Midnight. And I guess that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about today.
I wanted to know how you did your taxes, but since we're going to be talking about that, we'll just roll
really
with that.
Poorly. The IRS is probably like at my door too.
She's joking. Moving on.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
No, go ahead. It's all you.
Oh, okay. We promised we were going to do this back and forth. I don't know if it was my turn yet, but I'm catching the ball.
It's your turn now.
So, thank you. What I wanted to know is, like you said, you got into it in 2020, but I know from my own story, like the reason why I wanted to get into games was because I wanted to see more representation. Working on a project like this, where you're getting to write Black characters and talk about like history and some of our culture, like how did that make you feel?
It really means a lot to me.
So it's kind of like a showcase and a panel.
For a decent chunk of my life, but a lot of it was when I was younger, especially it was like Call of Duty or, goofy stuff with my cousins, which the games have narrative, but I don't consider them necessarily like narrative, like strongly narrative games.
Why they doing that? I can start adding stuff to my binder.
Characters,
oh shoot, I need another binder.
As I got older, I started playing like
I'm actually out of pages.
Games that are really well known for their story. But I didn't, and even though I enjoyed those characters, I never really saw characters that looked like me all that often. So for me to be able to put that out into the world, so someone who, plays their first game at like 12 or 13 or something, or even younger, for them to see someone that looks like them or like their mom or their little sisters, like that means just so much to me. Just because it's not something that happens very often in games.
Right. As you were sharing that, you mentioned narrative, and you've also identified your role as a writer at Compulsion Games. For people who are considering entering the games industry or maybe navigating those opportunities now, can you help to create
I only
a
have like
distinction
one
between
ETB
what
right
is
now.
writing for games and what is narrative design?
That's like that's a really
here
big can of worms.
How they
I feel like that
evolve.
varies from like studio
That's
to
all I got
studio,
left.
and
Right.
it just kind of depends.
What does it
But
mean
if you
for
were to ask,
compulsion would be a better question, yeah.
so for compulsion, I think a writer does a lot more concepting of the story, the different zones that the game takes place in.
Like I'm trying to
I
listen to
wrote
this
like
at
a
the
ton of
same time.
cutscenes, self-talk, readables, like that kind of stuff. And narrative design is kind of the narrative delivery systems that go into the game. So how do the readables connect with the overall story of the game? What does it mean for the in-universe mythos? What are we trying to convey to the player? Because that aspect of it is more interactive. You're watching a cutscene, it's a little bit more passive, but narrative design it's everything from
That's all I got left is
storytelling
how they evolve. I didn't want to do
if you play the game like Mahalia's Weaver
quick
symbols,
short
like what do
streams just
those
opening
mean?
that one box.
Working with art to make that symbol meaningful.
It's the ETB. If it was a booster
I
bundle
think it's a little bit
or
more
booster box, then different. But
like
ETB 9
technical.
pad, that ain't
I think it
nothing.
is technical, but it's it encapsulates more than just like writing pretty cutscenes and like nice sentences. It's how is this going to work together in tandem with like art, music, level design, and all that other stuff.
I love that. I think that's a great definition, just because I don't know if I would say the way you explained it in my head, narrative design is more world building, whereas like a writer, you're giving them the scenes to write and the world is already kind of being created, but there's still a bit of back and forth, right?
Yeah.
That's
The
how
line
I've
is
always looked at it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
No,
I'll say the
no.
line is definitely blurred. Like I do a little bit of narrative design. My friend Danny, who works on the game, she does some writing. We collab with each other. But I definitely, the narrative design I think is her specialty. And she's very good at that.
Top
And
to
presenting
Midnight was
these ideas.
very
Like I'll have
well
an idea
done,
and be like,
man.
all right, well,
Like
how
you
do
have
we
not
present this
played
to
it,
level design so that it makes sense? And I'll just
play
like
it.
look to her
Like
for
it's
her
that
leadership on
good.
that, and we help each other.
Like I
with
would
cutscenes and
totally
stuff. So
run
it's
it
all a
again.
group effort.
Despite
and
me
we all
knowing
kind
the
of
story,
feed into each other's
I would totally
specialties a
run it
little bit.
again.
But I do think there is a distinction.
Did you guys meet on this project, or did you know Danny before then? And how is that working with like another friend? Because I know a lot of people, they make friends at their job, but like having somebody that you've known for a while and then kind of being able to work with them to create something so special.
Yeah, I have known Danny for a bit, a couple of years now at this point. We met on Twitter, which is how I've met
Super
probably
random.
80%.
But I love it.
But like,
Oh, I made my
like
friends too.
80% of the people I know in games, I know through Twitter because I was in the Midwest and I wasn't in a gaming city. So that was pretty much the only way I had to get to know people. But
that's why I say
ran
Twitter
a Kickstarter, and I asked her to
100%
anthology
not bad.
type thing with cryptids, and asked her if she would like to write one of the entries.
Do people post bad stuff on Twitter?
And Danny
Yes.
also runs her own,
But I wouldn't know so
small
many
studio.
people if it wasn't for
So
Twitter.
I knew she knew her stuff.
Social
She's very
media.
professional, and I was like, hey, like we're hiring. If you would like to apply, and I mean she got the job because she's very good at what she does. So it was really nice to have someone I know on the project with me, but also someone who is familiar with the culture we're working with. They have those Southern connections as well, and someone that I just like know we work pretty well together. It was very. I'm very proud of the work we did, and it meant a lot to be able to do that with her because it's not something I wanted to do by myself. Like have that on my shoulders necessarily. It was nice to have someone to like share that with and bounce ideas off of.
I love that.
I was one of those cryptid backers, by the way. I remember that. You said that, and I was like, that's where we probably connected online.
Yeah.
There's a when it comes to narrative and a lot of the aspects of the game, I've had an opportunity to consume a lot of the tangential information surrounding South of Midnight, and one of which was this very documentarian style coverage of how you and the team really immerse yourselves in the environment. And when I think about that, South of Midnight is mythology is deeply woven throughout the entire game. And of course, like going into another environment to immerse yourself in different aspects of mythology. How did you navigate that?
They did a real good job with
the
mythology.
What did you discover along the way?
Really good job. I was impressed.
So one thing I really liked about working with Compulsion on this was they knew what they didn't know. And I think they were okay with that, and they wanted to get the right people to make it as authentic as they could. So the team did visits down to the South. They were in multiple states, multiple times, lots of different communities. For
That's
even
cool.
down to like the sound design, they had people out in the swamps with parabolic microphones, capturing the sounds of insects, of birds, and they did it multiple times throughout the year. And so I think Compulsion, because they were so willing to lean into that authenticity, and we had references, so Beast of the Southern Wilds, Night of the Hunter, Eve's Bayou. I read some stuff on my own, really getting into the nitty-gritty of the genre and seeing how that meshed with culturally what we're doing, being culturally sensitive.
First full binder.
To the people in the South, because you don't want it to come off as very stereotypical. These are living, breathing people with living, breathing histories, and we wanted to respect that, while at the same time we are trying to tell our own story at Compulsion, so paying those respects and those homages, but also very much like checking in on what we were doing. And I think we did that really well.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think from everybody who I've talked to who have played the game and who are from the South, I'm in Tennessee, and a lot of my family is from the South on my dad's side. It felt like a love letter. It felt like something, I don't know how to explain this, but like you can tell when people put their heart into something and their passion into something, because it comes across when you see it, and you're like, they really cared about how they wanted to portray these characters and their story. And all of the characters are so layered, which is really nice, because they felt real. Like you felt like that person used to live down the street from me, like honestly. And I was saying, like with the Rue reminds me of this other character from another show that like I connected with. So I think you guys did an incredible job. And I think what I can appreciate about Compulsion Games is that they did hire people of color, Black people, to help tell that story. And that is so important, because you get some of these rooms that are not filled with any of us trying to tell our stories, and they're just missing the mark. So I think you guys did an incredible job. One of the questions I wanted to ask you as a writer is this something you always wanted to do? Did you always see yourself writing for games, or is this kind of like something that you kind of fell into and you were like, damn, I'm really good at this? Like, how did that come about?
Hey, that's all I got left is Paldea.
No,
you can't see it. Oh yeah, it's right there. Paldea Evolved, sitting right there.
Okay. I did most of a biology degree, and
all I
then I
got.
just like kind of bounced around really aimless for a while. And I got a PlayStation from some guy on Craigslist that was like definitely stolen in a parking lot at like 11 o'clock at night. And I got The Last of Us, the Telltale Walking Dead games, and Dragon Age Origins. And those were my
none of
I
those.
would say my first big like narrative games. That's not true, actually. My grandmother got an old school Xbox, the original Xbox when it first came out, and I had Knights of the Old Republic. I played that when I was like 12. and I was like flabbergasted. I was floored. I remember running to my grandma and being like, "Oh my god, you know the big twist!" And she didn't know what was going on. She's like, "Oh, that's great! Oh, I'm so glad you had fun." And I was like, "Yeah," but I hadn't really gamed in between, you know, the original Xbox and getting a PS3. But I played those games, and I was like, "Oh well, someone has to write these." And I had never thought of that because you know, when you think about English degree, you're like, oh, or a writer, you can write books, you could be a teacher, and that's all I could really think of.
Right.
So then I just hopped on
You
Twitter
know, that's
and
interesting.
I
There is
followed a
not a
writer
game
who worked on the
writing
Walking Dead series, the Telltale series.
course like
And I
that.
went through
It's
everyone
mostly
she followed,
English
and if it said
and
game writer or
journalism.
narrative designer, I followed them, and I just started being like bored,
Unless,
like,
at least
annoyed.
I didn't
And I
have
was just
that.
like, how do you get the games? Like, what was your path? What do I do? And I started doing game jams.
That's
And
called
then
research.
Yep.
It's true. That's true.
That's called research. That's good.
And then I did game jams. And then I got a scholarship to go to GDC, but then 2020 hit, and so that was devastating. And then I did a
Oh
Kickstarter
yeah,
that kind of took off, and that's what got me noticed
2020.
in games. And I got my first job on Subnautica Below Zero, working on as like a junior writer on that. And that was my first foray into games.
Is that the
So
first
I
one or
kinda
the second
fell
one?
into it. It's the second one.
Okay, because I remember distinctly, but the second one, the main character was a Black woman, and I was like, "Oh, okay, okay."
I missed the game.
That's really incredible, and I love that
Especially in the
said
U.S. I went to
when
England for a
back to
creative
here, I
writing
just wanted to,
degree.
like,
Then
tell
a
the
video
people who are
game course.
watching who
Yeah,
are
we
into games, there are
definitely
so
need
many
more
different ways
video
to
game
get
courses.
into games. There's not
It's a $1 billion
just
industry.
one way. So I know, like, you can have I believe in education, okay? And you can have these people saying, like, you need to come to school to do that. You absolutely don't. School is really good for networking, but if, like, you're a storyteller, you're a storyteller.
Right.
Yes, 10 different writers, how they got into game writing. You'll get
It's
10
all different.
incredibly different stories. You'll have scientists, and then you'll have, you know, someone who went to school for writing. It just runs the gamut. It's which I think is actually really cool.
I do too. A lot of different perspectives coming in to create something. So just keep trying, because I know right now times are hard out there, but keep trying, please. We need more of us in the industry. So, like, don't give up. And that's all. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. Throwing it to Derek.
No, it's all good. This is my segue. Speaking of stories, I got to witness, like, moments before our call, a post that you made online about you know, the support that you received getting into games, and I thought that was really impactful. When it comes to you know, looking at the stories that maybe like really imparted themselves upon you. You talked about these Telltale games. You talked about Knights of the Old Republic. Were there any how do I say this? Are there any memories that you have about the impact of narrative upon you that you really made an effort to kind of apply to a title like this, whether that dealt with maybe Hazel or some aspect that happened in the overall arc of the story?
Yeah. So 2 stories that I re-experienced for South of Midnight. I reread Their Eyes Were Watching God, because it is such a the language in it is just really good, really poignant, and the emotions in it are it's just so well done. I love Zora Neale Hurston. I think she's a treasure. And then I also rewatched Crooklyn, which I think is one of Spike Lee's, like, I don't want to say it's underrated, but I don't hear people talk about it often enough.
I love that movie.
Same. It's one of my favorites. And the relationship between Troy, who's the main character, and her mother, and this growing pain space that they're in because the mother is sick, and Troy doesn't really know how to handle that. The mom's not perfect by any means. You know, Troy's a kid, so she also has her own really big emotions. And the movie also has these, like, slightly magical moments in them that, like, don't quite make sense, and you're like, I don't understand what's happening. But that's something that I rewatched a couple times because I was like, I really want to nail this feeling, especially as you get to the end of the movie with the acceptance of everything that's happening.
Excuse me.
So I think for me, those were probably the 2 biggest ones, and then also Eve's Bayou was
Eve's Bayou,
yeah, that's wonderful.
I love Crooklyn. That's all I wanted to say. It's such a good movie. It's so underrated, and now that you've brought it up, I can see kind of like not not the comparison, but the things that you could take away from that to tell a coming of age story about a girl who's dealing with like a traumatic situation with their mother, with a parental figure.
Yeah.
Another
Zaire,
question.
real quick, I think you need to come up with a. No, you're good. I'm the one interrupting, so I apologize. No, I just real quick with all the references. I think we need like a South of Midnight watch read list. That people can leap into after having their experience with the game.
I agree with that because South of Midnight was really good.
Oh my god, I think the question I had just kind of flew. Oh, okay. So this is a weird question, but one of the things that I thought was really interesting, and this is just like visually, is before I started playing the game, I didn't realize that our main character was of mixed race, right? And I know that that's really important. I think it's something that like we don't touch on a lot because it's like I don't know, like if people are just afraid to talk about it, but how that experience is different, especially in the South. Like it's a huge thing. How did you feel about that as you were writing the characters and kind of like exploring the story? Because it's a different dynamic. It really is. I come from a family that like both of my parents are just like they're blackity black all day long. But when you have a mixed race family, the dynamic's different. You're still seen as black, but then there are these other aspects to just going through life as a mixed biracial
Love you
person.
Yeah, I think for Hazel, the way she grows up and the way her mother raises her,
got food.
I mean, we don't get to see it a super ton, but Hazel, I think, is raised. I mean, if Hazel was walking down the street, if Hazel got, I don't know, pulled over by the police, God forbid.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But like Hazel is a black woman. I think she would see herself as a black woman. We don't overtly address Hazel's like mixed race heritage. I mean, and that's another huge. We could talk about that for a really long time. But it's kind of hinted at in how Bunny doesn't necessarily have the greatest relationship with her.
Yes.
And the way Hazel and Lacey kind of have each other in the community. They have like Mrs. Pearl, Bo, and Jolene. So it's not something that we, I think, overtly wanted to address because the thing of narrative is all narrative requires space, and we have to take space from one thing. You take it from something else, and so sometimes in a story you have these ideas that you put out there, but you can't necessarily address them as much as you want to, or you just kind of have to like put a gloss over it. And I think that's something that happens. So it kind of leaves it open for discussion and open for interpretation. But I personally, I think Hazel would consider herself just a black woman. It rains, her hair gets frizzy type thing. Like she gets, I really I really think
what type of hair does she have?
I just think it's really important for Hazel to look like a type of black girl we don't necessarily see in media very often. And I say that as someone who I know I have light skin privilege, but like my mom, my sister, my brother, my dad, they're all darker than me. I just, the way things happen with our genes. But I thought that was very important. I want people to identify with that and have that person to look up to.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you for saying that. I think that's really important. I know like we're wrapping up and I'm going to throw it back to Derek, but knowing when you have space to really dedicate to something so that you're not doing it an injustice. And I really appreciate that like you guys took that into consideration, because a lot of times people try to squeeze things.
I don't remember what I said. When you say I'm not, shout out to me.
Really fit. That didn't really make a lot of sense. So
I really don't remember what you said.
In your explanation, you addressed my next question, which I think is really embedded in there, which was what you hope fans can walk away with. And so this conversation about Hazel really identifies that. Instead, I'm going to wrap up with a much easier question and ask, well, hopefully easier. Who's your favorite character in South of Midnight?
I mean, I wanted to say Hazel. I think Hazel's really cool, but I feel like that's cheating. I think I won't do a character necessary. Go ahead.
Who are you most excited for fans to meet?
I think the story in in the swamp later in the game with Honey,
Oh,
Ultima Haha,
talked about
Mahalia.
racing, how
All
people don't
these
want to
kind
talk
of
about it. Yeah.
mythical strands. No pun
I never
intended.
understand why. Like,
Kind
why
of
do we make
like
it so
all
taboo?
and kind of the passing of the
We know
torch that
misrace
happens
people
there, and
exist.
like the finishing of a job that was left unfinished. I think is really heartfelt, and I also think the music in that level is just I've never heard anything like it in a game. It felt very very personal. I think a lot of people can identify with it. It's music they might have grown up with, even if they
Sorry, I
didn't
gotta
go to church. It's
rewind.
like it's
What
just a part of
other
Black
church?
American culture in a lot of ways, and I feel very proud to
I can't know what
have
things you're talking about.
contributed
What
to that
level?
in any kind of way. I think it's very very cool
Seems like it
to
could be any
showcase
level.
our culture in that way.
Hell yeah.
Hey there, I'm Day to Dave, a Twitch ambassador and voice actor in the gaming industry. Now, I just want to say that was an amazing interview from one of the developers of South of Midnight. Now, it's a great game, so definitely check it out. I'll play
Hey, Dave.
Next up, are you excited to see a collection of game trailers we're spotlighting? Check this out.
Yo, I'm CryoGX, solo dev here to tell you the wait for Advent Neon is almost over. If you haven't kept up for the past, goodness, 6 years? Advent Neon's been a solo passion project of mine ever since I graduated college. I'm gonna showcase a new level today, right after I turn Neon even more green than they already are. Hope you enjoy unlocking everything. But yeah, back to the solo thing. The programming, art, music, sound, things that you normally see other devs outsource to different artists, nah, that stuff's all me. From here, we can warp to other districts in the game. We're just gonna go to Hexane District for today, but as you probably figured, you can go to whichever one you want in any order you want. So yeah, here's the Hexane District hub, and the first level, we're just gonna go straight in. And beat my last score while I'm at it. So yeah, if you're playing these levels in order, this stage will formally introduce you to grind rails, as every platform is cooler with them. Hey, I don't make the rules, I just pretend to know what they are.
Hey, this looks like
this game's got some depth too. While these rails let you go fast on them, the momentum from them will carry over into a high-speed run once you get off of them, which you can use to instantly wipe out enemies if you can maintain that speed. Observe. Yup. But yeah, that's one of those high skill ceiling expression things. Wait a second. Since I ignored that hive earlier, a wasp enemy followed me, tried to hit me, but I dashed right as I was about to get hit to freeze time and counter. No, get me out of here. Mastering the entirety of Neon's moveset, as well as the level layouts, will make you look absolutely godlike to other players. But that level of mastery is not required by any means to enjoy the game.
I'm like Sonic, in a sense.
It's always funny to watch that one's parts bounce through that little tunnel there. And now we've got penguins outside of their natural habitat. This one in particular dies. And I guess there's revenge, but no. You know, I initially came up with the idea of this game when playing Mega Man ZXA as a kid. And I was like, I'm tired of shooting. I only want to melee. And I want to dash in all 8 directions. Fast forward to games like Celeste and Spark the Electric Jester coming out, and I learned those ideas were really fun on principle. Almost at 100%. Ooh, finally max power. And I lost it, just like that. To explain, that percent counter at the top left of the screen, that is Neon's resonance. It acts as critical hit rate if you're familiar with that general mechanic. It goes up as you fight and collect the green triangular nodes across the stage. And at 100%, Neon transforms and becomes even stronger. But if you get hit without any shields or upgrades, you go all the way back down to 0. So maintaining it will make you really powerful, fast, and cool. Oh yeah, here comes the tricky one level. I guess it wouldn't be a railway if there wasn't a train.
Yo, alright.
Yeah, this segment's side-scrolling, so those missiles won't be a threat unless you try to hold forward and speed up. Meantime, though, you can tear through all these enemies flying on terrain.
Actually, right now, I'm going to struggle with this game if I get it.
And that becomes a requirement. I meant to say KO, but
I'm just looking at it like, yo, you got to run this level a couple of times.
Oh, good, another penguin to kill. I mean KO. Alright, finally got the mini-boss fight here. This design was actually suggested by one of my Kickstarter backers. I think it came out really cool. I do hope they agree.
You can tell this person's been playing for a long time.
The parry again. Actually, wait, hold up. We're getting pretty close here. Ah, come on, give me a couple more hits. We are back. Don't know how much sense it makes for a big train to be piloted by a smaller train that just flew off into the distance, but hey, it's neat. Also, God, it's sending shadow clones after me. Okay. Nah, buddy, I'm keeping this 100% to the end of the level. You ain't stopping me. nice. There it is. Okay, what was that? A rank? No, that's probably an S rank.
Okay.
Ooh,
That was
okay,
nice.
okay. Spoiler alert, that's not the highest rank in the game. See that 98% down there? There's more to be done. But not today, though.
I can get
I'm
with
just gonna
this.
go back to the tunnels area and chill for a
I
bit.
get with this.
But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed what you saw. That'll be it for my little showcase. I want to thank Justin,
because
Derek,
how
Sean,
misrate
and everyone
people
at Black
came to
Voices in
be.
Gaming, as well as my followers, Kickstarter backers, all the gaming outlets, as well as you, the viewer, for making all this possible and giving me support through the years.
Son, wait, so I'm awake. I need an
can't wait to
eclipse.
finally get it out to you. And if you can't wait,
I don't know
and
when
even
the
try
next
it now,
eclipse is.
there's a
Now
free
you
demo
said
on
it.
Steam at this very moment. Try it out, leave a
Oh,
review,
they
wishlist the
stuffed
main
this
game,
surprise.
be sure to send me a clean, crisp $20 US, the price of 3 eggs in this economy, for it if you're enjoying yourself. Take care.
Hi, I'm Tade Ajiboye, a solo game developer from Lagos, Nigeria, and
Okay.
I'm working on a game called Go North. I like to describe Go North as the first immersive maze adventure ever. It's a narrative driven game where you explore beautiful environments, discover useful items, and solve various puzzles, all while trying to find your way through a variety of unique mazes. I've been developing games for over a decade. This has been
Add
mostly
Neon to my
freelance work
wish
where
list.
I build games and VR experiences for companies across the globe. But now I'm finally building something of my own. One of my goals is to contribute meaningfully to the Nigerian game development scene. It's a growing industry,
That's
but we're
dope.
still finding our voice and footing on a global scale. And I think one of the core reasons for this is that we lack proper success stories. I'm hoping Go North can be one of these. I wanted to create a game that blends adventure with a sense of calm. A relaxing, cozy game, wide ranging enough to be challenging, but not one expressed through technical difficulty. I wanted to build something that evoked the same emotions as games like Journey, Grease, and The Short Hike. That's why Go North focuses on exploration over combat, on atmosphere over pressure, and on the immense power of cuteness and beauty. It's a game you can take at your own pace. In Go North, you explore a variety of maze types, ranging from forest mazes to mazes in the sky to endless corridors to garden mazes. Each maze is visually distinct, and each one presents a different navigational challenge. To help players through them, I've designed a wide array of unique items. These range from items I call the Waybloom, which is a plant-like beacon you can place anywhere that shoots a beam into the sky and you can track it from any location and you can easily find your way back to it. To other items like the
Okay.
Lunar Boards, which are a hoverboard type item that helps you traverse around the maze. These items allow players to engage with the maze at their own pace and style, whether they're methodical explorers or curious wanderers. At the heart of Go North is a story. You play as Dara, a young girl on a journey towards the northernmost part of the world. Legend has it that the maze god resides there and that he grants one wish to any adventurer brave and cunning enough to track him. But to truly go north, Dara must navigate countless difficult mazes purposefully crafted by the maze makers to get her lost. Along the way, she will meet other maze explorers, make friends, and help others as she navigates her way forward. I have been developing Go North solo, but I have also contracted out specific tasks to local talent here in Nigeria. It's
That's
very
pretty cool.
important to me that the game showcases what Nigerian talents can accomplish. And by investing in local artists, I want to be able to prove that we can build globally competitive games right here in Nigeria and hopefully inspire more creatives to do the same.
Go North.
Thank you so much for checking out Go North. If you're interested in a relaxing, beautiful maze adventure, or you just want to support a growing indie scene, I'd love for you to follow the game, wishlist it, and share it with others.
North.
Let's go North together.
Hi, I'm Nerese, game director of Ascend, developed by Miami Avalon. We're an indie studio based in Warwick in the UK. Ascend is a meditative puzzle adventure game about climbing a sacred mountain, solving zodiac trials, and restoring your inner world in a more harmonious state. At its core, Ascend is about transformation, emotional, spiritual, and elemental. You play as Aurora, a pilgrim searching for meaning across the mountain's ancient pathways. Each level explores a different zodiac sign, an emotional truth tied to it: grief, resilience, self-doubt, and growth. The puzzles themselves are around each spirit of each sign. So Sagittarius challenges your pursuit of knowledge and perspective. Gemini plays with mirrors and duality. Taurus tests your ability to give and find balance. The blend of emotion comes from our love of old PS2 era titles, so like Jack and Dexter, Primal, Final Fantasy X, Dark Cloud, Kingdom Hearts. Games where exploration, mystery, and all the heart is lived in the same space as well. Ascend features intricate constellation-themed puzzles and a unique time-turning mechanic where you can shift between day, twilight, and dusk. Each time of day reveals a different layer within the world. Some puzzles only come alive at certain times of the day, so twilight reveals secrets by the moonlight. Your light altars, reroute waterfalls, reflect beams, twist ancient machinery, and reshape the landscape to move forward. Aurora, our main character, her journey is steeped in anxiety. So in moments where she feels small, overwhelmed, or even unsure whether she's even meant to be here. This isn't just a character trait, it came from us.
You could go north, right?
A lot of her inner voice, her hesitations, her dry humour are pulled from real thoughts where I've had to try to keep going. Ascend became a way to explore how anxiety doesn't always look loud. It's about how we can live in silence, in second guesses, in the pressure to keep climbing even when we're not even sure why. The mountain reflects the emotional weight, and the puzzles ask you to move through it, not fix it. Ascend is about the climb that we all make, the one that nobody sees, the one inside. Through light, myth, and puzzle solving, we're not just uncovering the secrets of the mountain, you're uncovering parts of yourself.
Gotta enter my trash can. Keep going in and out.
You can play the demo for free now on Steam, and wish us the full release coming 20.
I had some feedback for this show.
Take a look at our trailer.
There we go, trailer.
I didn't come here to be a hero. I came because no one else could, and well, someone had to. They say the mountain keeps the ones who didn't make it. Pilgrims frozen mid-thought, like ghosts who forgot what they were searching for.
Dang.
Each trial's tied to a zodiac sign. Leo burned. Sagittarius? That one gave me answers I wasn't ready for. They all say the mountain changes you, but maybe it's just trying to show you what you already are. 12 zodiac signs, 12 riddles, and I'm somehow supposed to solve them without losing my mind? Easy. Even if the mountain sees more of me than I want it to, there's no going back now. I don't know what lies ahead, but I know I have to keep climbing. To ascend.
Okay. That looks like a cool game. I have to play it, I think.
Everything just looks so fun. I cannot wait to play the final build of Advent Neon. I've been following that one for a minute. It just gives me Sega flashbacks. Our next guest is a talented musician who has influenced hip-hop and the gaming culture through clever wordplay, production, and live with his freestyle skills, which he is a master at.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, gamers, hip-hop heads, and everything in between, we bring you Mega Ran.
You are now in the place with Mega Ran. That's right. Shout out to Black Voices in Gaming, everybody, for having us out. My name is Mega Ran. I love video games. I love hip hop. I love culture. I love people. And I love bringing it all together in this little thing they call nerd rap. So let's get it started a little something like this, shall we? Okay, if you with me now, go, 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 go. That's old school rap. Go.
Hopefully,
go,
I don't get dinged for this.
Go, go, go. Make some noise now. Go, 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 go. Let me hear ya. Go, 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 go. Hey. Yeah, Dark Side, Strider, and Mock Rider, Tomb Raider, Tomb Slayer, and Soul Survivor. I wear a halo, but more like a dark angel. King of the fighters, and my fury is fatal. The god of war, like the mighty Thor, you're a dinosaur, still trying to find a link to the past. Crack down on whack clowns and make them back down. No more heroes, cause they don't want to rap now. Keep my Metal Gear solid. Modern Warfare, cast dark clouds every several years. You can never question the dedication the beats be resonating while I'm awaiting your resignation. Since I was a cadet, every last cassette I record had to hit them with a mass effect. From the east to the west, they know I've been the best, so we live at Summer Game Fest. Oh yes! Go, 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 go.
Oh, he's at Summer Game Fest.
Go, go, go.
Or
go,
was it Summer
go.
Game Fest?
Gaming and entertaining. Go, 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 go. Any questions? Yeah. Because this is the beginning.
Yeah, I gotta
of the
click that
Mega Man
first.
Legend.
There we go.
All right, let's set it off. Here we go. We are at the beginning, and it's just getting started. Summer Game Fest is underway. Hope you've been playing some great games, hearing some great stuff. My name is Mega Ran, and I'm here to give you a little bit of halftime entertainment. So, yo, let's keep it moving with one of my favorite jams from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game, Shredder's Revenge. Let's go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
A little
go,
Vanilla Ice,
go,
of course.
Go, go.
All right. Yeah, all right, y'all. Wherever you are, you can hear me. You got to take it back to the 90s for this one. Okay, now, say go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go, 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 go.
I checked my LinkedIn. It's on long.
Okay. Hey, heroes in a hash down. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. So this track is called It's a Pizza Party. Cause it's time, heroes in a hash down. Yo, and it goes like this. Hey, extra, extra, read all about how Shredder and Krang rap things without a doubt. Now here's a little story I like to tell about 4 youngsters come out of their shell. You might be wondering what this world comes to. Talking turtles all bursting kung fu, straight from the sewer, making maneuvers in New York City, bringing it to wrongdoers. Donatello and Venom and Thinker, trained under the watchful eye of Splinter. Raphael is strong, but he's reckless. Next, Michelangelo, he ain't stressing. Leonardo, your fearless leader. After a long fight, we'll need some pizza. That's how we quell this hunger. So if you with me, say cowabunga! Ha! That's turtle power. So that is on Shredder's Revenge, which is out right now. That's the ending theme, so you got to beat the game to get the rest of it. But yo, let's get into some Final Fantasy VII, because that's my true love, honestly. Role-playing games, especially from the 90s, from a company called Square.
Yeah, I'll look at this later.
Not necessarily Square.
Been checking LinkedIn, and I was like, oh,
So this one
had some stuff.
I'm gonna show you how to start a revolution.
Oh man, I hope Satan's doing good, man. Staying up all night and then having to work, that sucks.
You ball it up, you turn it around, and you raise it towards the sky.
You look like a nerdy Rick Ross. Yo, he's cool as hell. If you watch wrestling, the new the New Day theme that they just got, he's the one that's rapping on it.
Getting rid of our enemies. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E. Yeah, that's who we be. Insurgents, not a bit nervous. No lip service.
I just fully expected to get copyrighted for this.
We got a kid who want that problem. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E. Yeah, that's who we. There's a massive company called Shinra. I don't know exactly what they're into, but they want to get control of my live stream, and I just can't let that continue. They don't care who they hurt, who they injure. Want to turn my whole planet against us. It's simple, you join the resistance, or you wind up going against us. And the name Barrett Wallace, and I'm known for paralyzing, pulverizing punks into submission. Not fantasizing, wish this world wasn't violent. Get worse if we allow it. I head with a cannon for an arm and a mind with none but revenge inside it. And I represent Avalanche. Man, them chumps don't have a chance. Watch them scatter, man, whenever Barrett's land those battle plans. My people beside me, team provide me with a bit of voice of reason. It's Biggs and Wedge and Jesse. Anybody in my way, we squeezing. You're behind me, I'm leaving, but bombing the region. It's gotta be the highest treason. We can't do farther back now, and I'm not leaving till we even. Bring it to whoever wants you can get equipped. The president of Shinra's throwing fits. So yo, let me see your fists like this. Hey, hey, not a bit nervous. Encouraged, got a bit further to go. any means. Getting rid of my enemies. APALANCHE, that's who we be. Insurgents, not a bit nervous. No lip service, got a bit further to go. Do what I gotta care. Who ain't got problem? APALANCHE, yeah, that's who we be. ARRE1T, they gon' have to come get me if they want me. I don't bend, I don't break, don't care about much. This my daughter Marlene, my people's being free. You gotta understand, son, I don't have the answer. I just keep the faith, and I always keep a handgun. Nope, I mean that literally, cause I got a handgun. I call this a gun arm, so I'm never unarmed. Get it? A little Final Fantasy humor for you gamers out there. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah. My name's Mega Ran. It's been so awesome to be here, even though I couldn't physically be there with you at Summer Game Fest. This is about the next best thing, I gotta say. So, oh yeah, I used to be a
so
teacher,
you're not
so I want to
physically
shout out all
there.
the teachers and educators and people who keep creating out there, just keep working and making amazing things happen.
This is not a showcase like I thought it was going to be a showcase.
So keep gaming, keep playing.
That I don't know if that makes sense.
Keep building new worlds so we can keep on enjoying them. All right, y'all. Well, I'm Mega Ran, and I'm out. Peace.
Oh, what is this? Music was loud as hell. Rubbing trouble. Yeah, this ain't for me. Already. Sorry, go home. Let you crawling up on my foot. So what is this Chroma Tower? Shadows of Chroma Tower. Yeah, that's not for me. Nah. You know one thing. After this showcase is over, I'm gonna say my deuces and I'm going to sleep. Mine like a I don't say which, what do you call those things? Potions. They make potions. Can't think of the correct term. I think about you're going through 75 cards to possibly grade. Nice. Oh, she is a witch, tiny witch. Never mind. There's another term for it. I can't think of the name. I got some cards that could possibly be graded, but they're not worth getting graded. So, just like, okay. Still mad about that. I don't know. I'm mad about your magic card. How do you miscut a card? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Oh yeah, I can see you doing that. Yeah. Now I see why you. Because I was like, are you just looking at them? But you're actually spreadsheeting them. Got you.
What is fun about an abandoned warehouse?
Oh, this one.
That's right, you got nothing to prove, sis.
Reloaded.
No matter what they say.
Okay. What's this all about?
Treaties were signed, promises made and broken. Is it stealing to take back what was stolen?
Stolen? Who is stealing then?
Us.
It's time to get out of there.
Let me introduce a friend of mine. Smart, agile, and will let you look into places with the tightest security.
I could probably.
Callie has told me she wants this game.
One of
The locksmith strikes again. Hold on.
Listen, are you having second thoughts?
No. Just hoping you won't get me killed.
Yeah.
I know what you and your little crew are doing.
Nobody threatens my family or my friends and gets away with it. So we are going to do whatever it takes to take back Africa's belongings, and we're going to do it together.
Like, I like the story behind it. Reloaded. Steam, Xbox, Epic. I'm pretty sure it's coming to PlayStation.
Wow, that
I'm not sure.
performance from Mega Ran was great. Now he's a phenomenal performer as always. So
But yeah, I
definitely
think I
check
would
out
get
his
that.
music if you haven't. And also, it was great seeing another selection of games to look forward to. But with that said, we've got just enough time left to show you a jam-packed selection of titles. So definitely stick around and check out what's next. Here it is.
Oh, okay. I thought the name of the game was the song title and all that. I was like, I'm confused, but I get it now. Oh, Yasuke Lost Descendant. That's new. TMT Tactical Takedown is okay. Clicking Stones. The Rabbit Hole. I do want to check that out. I think that's going to be a pretty cool game. Tiny Witch. I'm not really sold on that because it reminds me of Overcooked, and that ain't for me. Ireland. Oh, Graham Legend. That's dope. My guy got featured. Rising Mine. Hold up. Anything that's Pokemon, like, I'm in. Adding to the list now. Loco Limbo. Scrubbing Trouble. This reminds me like of Scrubbing Trouble reminds me of Splatoon. Beat Down City Survivors. Hold up. Reminds me of Streets of Rage. Beat Down City. Double North. I already added that to my list. The Sin. I think I added that too. Oh yeah, Spirit. Oh, so that's what people have been playing. Oh, Drop Shot. Oh, I forgot to check that out at DreamCon. I saw him at DreamCon. Hey, I forgot to go pop by his booth. I'm mad. I just remembered that. Was that the end of the show?
Wow. What a
Oh,
Can
okay.
you believe everything that has happened?
Oh, yeah, this is the end of the
about
show.
The content that we just had a pleasure of viewing today.
Listen, I'm loving the content and I'm loving your commentary. Like, it is keeping me going. I don't drink coffee, but you've got me hyped. And honestly, I am super excited that we were able to like pull this off. It's always a big like production when we're like talking to developers, getting everything in, but everybody like did an incredible job. We had a very dope interview with Zaire. I mean, Compulsion Games coming through with focusing on Black culture and Black stories. Like, what more can you ask for? Obviously, we want more of that, but you know what I mean? Like, that's incredible. But what else do you think? I mean, we had developers, we had a musical guest.
Oh, right. Like we got a musical guest. Not only that, but Megaran, getting to be a part of the show was really incredible. So there's so much to be hyped about. It's always a privilege to be able to celebrate the achievements of Black developers and see what it is that they're cooking up on the showcase. And again, for Summer Games Fest. And so, getting to put that out there into the world is really exciting. And I get to do it with cool people.
I mean, like, the coolest. I'm not just dusting my shoulders off, but listen, before we close out, let's just take a second to recognize why this all matters, right? Representation in gaming isn't just important, it's powerful. Every time we spotlight the success of a Black creative, no matter the scale, we're pushing the industry forward. These moments of recognition do more than just celebrate wins. They open doors. They remind people that there's room for them here.
Oh.
I don't know. I was supposed to get emotional because I think
I was doing a showcase right
me,
now.
I'm
Sorry.
always screaming and shouting about like, just keep trying because you belong here. And we have these amazing stories that we
we do belong here, man,
and that are so beautiful. And I'm just glad that, hey, this is our first time at Summer Games Fest in this capacity, and they're recognizing the beautiful and amazing work we do. And so, like, let's just keep up the good work, everybody. Let's just keep playing the game, and not only playing it, changing it.
Said excellently. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all of you. That's it for another Black Voices in Gaming Showcase. We hope to see you again.
See ya!
And that is our show, baby. Thanks, Derek and Destiny. You guys are amazing. Check out Dames for Games, which has a showcase popping off real soon. Make sure to check out Experience Studios in order to help developers get their games funded and support underrepresented game development. Follow all the shenanigans of Black Voice in Gaming on Blue Sky and across all of our social media platforms that pop up right here. Shout out to all the developers who jumped in to share their games.
They trying to push that Blue Sky.
Huge thanks and a big dap to our sponsors, PlayStation, Humble Bundle, and Raw Fury, who've all given their support from the very start. Also, The Mix, Razer, and Summer Game Fest.
Excuse me.
Thanks to our broadcast partners for this showcase, Summer Game Fest, Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, and Steam. Extending the reach is definitely helpful. We owe them a debt of gratitude as well. Thanks to all you guys for showing up and showing out and for all the love. We will talk to you soon. I'm Justin Woodward, co-founder of BVIG. Peace.
Peace. All right. So that's the showcase. Got a couple of games I added. I do think sorry, I was reading a chat message. Thank you. But yeah, that was the showcase. I do think it was good, but I wasn't expecting like panels, a musical performance. I thought it was gonna be like game after game after game. But I also think a lot of people who should have had games in here probably didn't even know about this. I know one person definitely would have been good with I cannot remember his last name. His name is Crandon. He created a game called Universes or whatever. It's something like Universe or Universes. I'll have a video up soon about that on the Post Lens. But he's creating a game called universe, and it's a basically all black MMO. And it would have been cool to have him on the show, but I'm thinking a lot of people don't even know that that's going on. So now I'm like, okay, I got to start tagging y'all on some of this stuff, because that would have been a real good showcase, especially hot off of DreamCon. It would have been a good way to get his game out there, because he was surprised a lot of people didn't know about the game. I was like, yes, it's a lot of games out there, bro. It's too many games. It is 26,715 Pokemon cards out there that are cataloged by TCG. Yes, I'm on TCG right now. That's crazy. But yeah, like I wish it was more game after game after game type thing. I think the interview in the middle of the show, that took way too long. I get why it was done, but I think it took too long. I think it took way too long. It wasn't a bad interview at all. It just, I didn't feel like it contributed to the flow of the show, in my opinion. I feel like that could have been a separate YouTube video in a sense. I don't know. Oh, okay. Did you just throw that down? It didn't keep recording. From the video, it looked like he just threw our stuff down. Yeah, he threw that stuff down. Oh, that stuff damaged. I'm sending that video to Amazon. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm saying that like y'all can see. I'm like going to this. I saw this. It said EB Games exclusives. I'm like, wow, EB Games. It's old school. That reminds me, because I saw something. I don't know. No, they do have the Burger King promo cards in here. I didn't even know Burger King had promo cards. Oh, Lucario looks good. I wish I went and got the McDonald's promo cards. By the time I was finally able to go get them, they were sold out. I was like, bro. Okay. And that was kind of like my first foray into like trying to get cards. And I was like, oh, they're sold out. Okay, whatever. I didn't think it was like that for everything Pokemon cards, which is insane to think about. Like, y'all just jack the prices up on everything. All right. I am tired. It's been a long day. A long, is that the name of the? No. It's been long. It's been long. That's how I feel. Like I would love to. Oh shoot! I forgot to mute. I would love to stay on and go watch other showcases and stuff. But I'm tired. I'm legit tired. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna lay down after this. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I'll tell Kyler like, hey, just let you know I'm taking this nap. So if you need me, you may have to call more than once. I'm gonna keep my watch on. Yeah, it's at 38%. It's fine. Keep my watch on, but just know I'm going to sleep. Matter of fact, I'm sending y'all to another showcase on Twitch. Send y'all to another showcase. We're actually going to ready to go Teasy. He is live watching the Apple showcase, which kind of distracted me during the last part of the show. So I'm gonna see y'all over there. YouTube, and just gonna holler at y'all later, man. Y'all have a great one. Y'all be easy. Thank you guys so much for the vibes. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for hanging with me. All that stuff, man. You guys have been awesome. I am just super, super tired today. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. I don't think anybody's live on YouTube. I could actually raid somebody on YouTube. Who is live? Let's go. You know what? I'm actually gonna raid somebody else. I can raid him on both. And he's playing Mario Kart World. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna raid the same person. So we're gonna raid K. the God, who is playing Mario Kart World on both YouTube and Twitch. I gotta remember how to do this thing. Is it custom? Yeah, there it is. I can't redirect to him. I forgot people got to turn on their settings to be able to get redirected. That's great. I can't raid them the way I wanted to. All right, YouTube, we just gonna dip. I'm gonna go back to your original raid plan. Let's raid Go Teasy. I thought I had a plan. He messed it up. All right, we're gonna raid Go Teasy. I'm out. I'm tired. My mind ain't thinking 100%. So y'all be easy. Y'all be good. As my boy Go DJ Star said, make your next move your best move. I'll holler at y'all later. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Thank y'all so much for watching Black Voices and Gaming Showcase. I did add games to my wish list. I ain't even go over them. I'm too tired to even really think right now. So I'm getting out of here. So y'all be easy. Y'all have a great one. Go enjoy Go TZ on Twitch, YouTube. I'll holler at you later. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.